Hi and welcome to the Girl Gone London travel channel, your ultimate guide for planning a stress-free trip to London and the UK. My name is Kalyn, I've lived in the UK for over 10 years, and today we're going to talk about what you should not pack for your trip to the UK. Don't forget to check out the link in my description if you want a freebie downloadable guide to London, including some of my favorite places, as well as top London tips. Okay, so in this video, we are going over the things that should not make it into your suitcase, whether you're going to London, whether you're going to some village in the middle of nowhere in the UK. You do not need the following things. Save yourself the luggage space, save yourself the cost of packing stuff, fill it with other things that you do need. Watch my video on what to pack for London and the UK for that, and let's get started. Now, the first thing to leave off your London packing list is a money belt. If you're not familiar, a money belt looks like this, and you basically wear it on your person, as they say. So you wear it underneath your clothes, and in it has a little pouch, and you can put some spare money, and it's considered this like safe way to carry money on you when you're traveling. Now, this channel is about London and the UK. For other countries, for other places, follow their advice. However, for London and the UK, you do not need a money belt. Is there crime within the major cities in the UK? Sure. Does it happen that someone's bag might get stolen, similar to how someone's bag might get stolen in a city around the world? Yes. However, London is not particularly known for having a problem in the sense of people stealing your belongings or pickpocketing in the same way that other European cities or other cities might. So again, I'm trying to toe the line here between making sure you know, of course you're going to a major city, but at the same time, London is very, very safe, and as long as you take other precautions and are not waving your money around on the tube, you don't need a money belt. I am an American who's lived in London for the past 10 years. I walk around London all day, every day, without a money belt. So this is kind of outdated travel advice, I think, or travel advice that's better suited for other countries. If it makes you feel more comfortable, then by all means do what's going to make you feel comfortable, but you don't need one. And that is the point of really this first part in my video. I do have a London safety tips video, so make sure you watch that to make sure you obviously are keeping your belongings safe, but you don't need a money belt in the UK. The next thing not to bring to London and the UK is this little number. Unless you have a UK one for some reason, do not pack it, and I will tell you why. And it's not because of the plug difference, which we talked about in the London travel packing video. It's to do with the voltage. So hair tools in different countries work with different voltages. The voltage type in the UK is around 240 volts. This is a UK hairdryer, so it is equipped to work with that voltage. Your hairdryer, particularly if you're from America, is not going to be compatible with UK voltage. I mean, there's a small chance it might, but it's unless it's like a very, very, very expensive one, it's very unlikely. This can set on, not this one, because again, this is a UK one. Just pretend this is an American one. Your hairdryer from the States or from another country, if not compatible with UK voltage, can set on fire. It can start a fire. It can completely damage the tool. A lot of times hotels here do have a hairdryer. It's very common for hotels to have a hairdryer, Airbnbs to have an hairdryer, Airbnb, what am I saying? Just, you can buy a cheap one here if you want from like a drugstore if you really need a hairdryer in the UK, but do not pack your hairdryer from home to bring it to the UK for that very specific actual safety reason. And that brings me to number 3 on a similar note. Don't bring this. Don't bring this. Don't bring your hair straightener. Don't bring your curler. Don't bring your hair tool. So again, this isn't just about the hair dryer voltage. It's about the voltage capabilities of other hair products that you plug in. Now, your laptop and your phone and cameras are different. Those usually will have the built-in capability to convert between voltages in different countries. It's just that a lot of hair tools don't have that. So again, You can buy these in London if you really, really need them. Do not bring your one from home. Number 4, the next thing to leave off your London packing list, shoes that you have not broken in. Often people think, oh, I'm going for a trip abroad, I'm gonna treat myself to a new pair of shoes, I'm gonna get a comfortable pair of shoes, and I'm gonna wear it all around London, and that's all well and good if you have broken them in before you get on that plane to come to London. Often, no matter how comfortable the shoes will eventually be, particularly if you're talking about like a good pair of walking shoes, usually they need a little bit of time to be broken in, and the amount of steps that most people are going to be doing in London is not going to be conducive to breaking them in easily. You're really increasing your risk of getting major blisters, major problems with your feet that then you're going to have to deal with the rest of the time. So your trip to London is not the time to try out a brand new, never worn pair of shoes. Get that pair of shoes, just wear them at home. In the meantime, wear them around town wherever you are. Make sure that you can wear them for multiple hours at a time, doing lots and lots of steps comfortably before they get packed for London. Number 5, the next thing to leave off your list, swimsuits. Whether you have a one piece, whether you have a two piece, whatever kind of swimsuit you have, you're really not going to need it in London. You're really, really not going to need it in the UK. Now, people might think, but what if my hotel has a pool? Most of them don't, but if yours does, there's so much to do here. It's highly unlikely unless you are somebody who goes swimming every morning for your gym routine and you're committed to doing that on your trip abroad. Most people are not going to need a swimsuit on your trip to the UK, so leave those at home. Number 6, do not bring pepper spray. And it's not really a request, it's the law. Pepper spray is illegal in the UK to have on you. You cannot bring it into the UK, you cannot have it in the UK. If you're from a major city in America, you might have like a pepper spray keychain or something similar that you carry around with you. Do not bring that to London or the UK. It is completely illegal, against the law. The best case scenario is they confiscate it. The worst case scenario is worse than that. You're probably not going to go to prison for like 20 years for accidentally bringing in pepper spray, but still don't do it. And the last thing on my list of these 7 things not to bring with you are bulky electronics, unless you really, really need to like work while you're abroad. So if you have like a tablet, I would choose to take that over a laptop, unless, like I said, you have to do very specific work or take a business call or something like that while you're on vacation. But the bulkier the electronics, I just feel like more risk of them being broken. You're not going to necessarily need them. Downsize as much as possible when it comes to your electronics. Again, if you've got your phone, you've got your tablet, you've got things like that, those will be perfectly fine to make bookings and deal with maps and stuff. And then you can save more space in your carry-on for other things. Now that brings me to the end of this video. Leave a comment below with any of your packing questions and I'd be more than happy to help.